what is Wahabism? Actually, I don't know. There isn't anything called Wahabism. There is a scholar who was named by Sheikh al-Imam Muhammad ibn Abdul Wahhab, who came about 2 centuries, 3 centuries ago, roughly. And this person came at a time where the Arabian Peninsula, where we live nowadays, Saudi Arabia, used to worship idols, trees, graves, and they were far away from Tawheed. The man did not reintroduce inventing the wheel. Rather, he revived the concept of Tawheed and instructed people to go back to the Quran and the Sunnah. Simple as that. He collaborated with Prince Muhammad ibn Saud at the time, and they had this collaboration, a joint venture of promoting Islam, and they worked together in spreading Islam in the Arabian Peninsula, which resulted in what we have today as the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. Now, did he invent or introduce something new to Islam? No. Then why do people accuse his followers of being Wahabis? Wahhab is the name of Allah Azza wa Jal. So calling people Wahabis is wrong. There is no such sect or cult or anyone I know of that calls himself, I'm a Wahabi. Maybe out of joking, people would say, yeah, I'm a Wahabi. Meaning that you guys who hate Wahabi, who hate Salafis or Ahl Hadith or people that follow Quran Sunnah, you accuse them of being Wahabis. So yeah, I'm a Wahabi. What are you going to do about it? There isn't any such thing. Those who call others Wahabis are either the disbelievers, they want to tarnish their reputation so that people would not follow Quran and Sunnah, so they call anyone who follows Quran and Sunnah as Wahabi. And this is found in India and Pakistan and elsewhere. The super Sufis, so those Sufis who make money out of grave worshipping and having people only listen to them and not encouraging them to recite or read the Quran and to learn the Sunnah, they also call the people who follow the footsteps of the Prophet ﷺ as Wahabis. And finally, the Shia, the Rafida, because they have so much hatred to the Sunnah and to the companions of the Prophet ﷺ, so they want to tarnish the reputation of normal Muslims by accusing them of Wahabism. If you come to Saudi Arabia, if you go to Kuwait, if you go to the Emirates, if you go to Bahrain, if you go to India, if you go to Egypt, and you will find that the people of Ahlul Hadith, the Salafis, are also called Wahabis. Why? Because they do not adhere to the innovations, to the breaches of Tawheed. They do not worship graves. They do not allow anything that goes against the Sunnah of the Prophet ﷺ to be prominent or to prevail. This is why they have enemies. But the Prophet told us ﷺ and gave us the glad tiding that Islam began as a strange thing, and it will end up becoming at the end of time strange again. So good tidings for the strangers. And the companion said, who are the strangers? And the Prophet said, those who follow my footsteps and my companions, or those who are with the Jama'ah. So Ahlul Hadith, the Salafis, those who adhere to the teachings of Imam Muhammad ibn Abdul Wahhab, they are all following the footsteps of the Prophet alayhi salatu wassalam.